Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome yourself to the 89th episode of the Blind Counter Podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Offset AK Big Bob here today, and I'm joined here today by two co-hosts. We've got Mr. AKIIRA AMANE, and we also have the OG Skutta joining us today as well. A long break, but we are back in action here. How we doing today, gentlemen? How we feeling?
Yo, Scutta's back. Let's go.
Baby. What up, boys?
Hey, yeah,
Yes.
doing good.
Absolutely.
How about you, Bob?
Doing well, man. Doing well. You know, we got college football playoffs going on as we speak right now. Indiana versus Miami. So we'll see how those results are looking like right now. But other than that, man, I can't complain. It is Monday, so you know, work grind, MLK Day. Unfortunately, I was not off. So yeah, we just got back from the absolute gym and played a couple CMGs, and now we're on the BCP, man. What you guys been up to this past week?
Go ahead, Scutta, brother.
Oh, my man, I've been doing nothing but online classes for my job, and I've never been so excited to go back to work on fucking Wednesday. Holy shit. This is the worst fucking experience. If you're just sitting here looking at the screen all day and you're not playing games, I don't know how you fucking do it.
It's a grind.
Classes are tough, bro. You're literally just there with the course, like staring at it.
And it's one of them courses you can't skip. You can't skip the video and cheat on the test. You got to watch the whole thing because they record you.
Damn. Hate to see that.
Bless America.
Hate to see
What
that.
is this?
What you been up to, Mr. Amani? What you been
Yeah.
up to?
Yo, playing the hell out of the game, trying to get this last Master Prestige camo on the Shadow SK, I think it is, but on the sniper.
Okay.
And got a new song coming out on Friday. You feel me?
There we
Ooh.
go. Got it pre-saved already,
Yeah.
baby.
Ooh, appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
okay.
looking forward to that. That's what's up.
All
And then
right.
just a lot of CDL, bro.
A lot of CDL. Well, it's glad that you said something here, so we can get right into the action here of the CDL matches from this past weekend here. So we'll switch on over to the desktop version. And first up, we had two matches on Friday. The first one was Vancouver Surge versus the Miami Heretics, and this was a hot 3-0 victory here for the Miami Heretics. They played a hard point on exposure map 1, a search and destroy den map 2, and an overload exposure map 3 to kind of kill things here. What is going on with my ads here? What the fuck? Yeah, hot 3-0 here, ending it on the overload exposure. 2-1 victory going to the Miami Heretics. What you guys want to speak about on this series here, Mr. Amani?
So that's the series where Super had that nasty 1v2 to end it, right?
I think so.
Not sure. Not
yeah,
sure.
Defense
Maybe.
exposure. He did the jump shot off of mid. I don't know what anybody else calls it, mid map. He jumps off. He gets one. He jumps back. Then he jumps off again and gets the last person. That is maybe the biggest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was not expecting
that's some young guns. Me as Unc, I'm not doing that no more. All right, that was some of the most fire stuff I've ever seen in my life. It gave me cold chills.
Everybody should actually raise the hair up on your arm a little bit. I mean, a 3-0 is crazy. I wasn't expecting a 3-0, but Super was playing absolutely out of his mind. I'm surprised Rencor is in the red with his stat line, but yeah, we can probably get into some of the highlights to see. But I'm just I thought TJ was going to play a little better still as far as this split goes, but yeah, Miami looked good.
Yeah, Miami's looking good, and just kind of looking at the stat lines across the board, we got Abe dropping a .76, Gwen a .80, Lunar's a .96, and TJ a .86 as well. And on the opposite side there, we got Miami Metals 1.21, Rencor 0.94, Super a 1.41 with +14 spread, and Trakes with a 1.24. So they were actually shooting back. Not looking good for Vancouver, man. They're 1-5 for the split so far, and you thought with the addition with TJ paired up with Gwen that it would look a little bit different here, but I know the Miami Heretics are definitely a let's say a top 6, top 5 team. So definitely well played there for them. I know it takes Miami a little bit to learn the game, but once they learn it, they are actually cooking. So definitely a hot 3-0 here. We'll go into the last winning moments here for the 1v3 for Super.
Here we go.
OT.
Not scamming. All the chaos and excitement that we've seen in Overload, this may be the most quiet one, but there it is. Trakes finds the opener. Quinn, TJ, convert, finding the trades back in Miami, make the first move and have Super left into a 1v3. Able to connect onto one and reset, plenty of time to move, but Lunars holds him back.
Now, Super still has a lot of time to work with. And Vancouver are going to try to take mid away. Make sure they try to protect the EMP. Do not line up again.
No way, dude.
Not skipping.
The chaos.
Nah,
He's
that was
with the
insane.
mic talking
That's
shit.
all you
Hitting
can do is tip
buttons.
it, bro. That's crazy.
That was
That was
actually
fast.
insane. I don't know who that
Yeah.
last guy was, but he just fucking lost, dude. Holy shit. That was insane.
He was like, "Oh, that was." He was like, "That was nasty." Oh shit, I'm dead.
One hell, what's gonna?
I'm
Yo.
falling off the map.
Yeah, that was insane. What's gonna round things out
Almost
for that
fell off.
first matchup here on Friday night? Then getting into the second series of Friday night here, we had the Riyadh Falcons versus the Paris Gentlemates, and this was actually an upset here, going to decide a Riyadh Falcons in a 3-1 victory. Paris comes out hot on the map on exposure, 250 to 55. Holy shit, they actually slammed them there on that map 1, but then Riyadh answers back in a 6-4 raid search and destroy, as well as a 2-1 den overload, and then ending things out on the hardpoint Blackheart, 250 to 231. What you guys want to speak about on this series here?
I mean, it definitely is an upset, bro. What do you think?
From what I seen
Go
on
to Button.
last hardpoint, Mr. Pred took over. And I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all saw the tweet after he took over, but man, he let Sib have it. He said, "You still can't fucking beat me. You a fucking dog, Mr. Pred. You are a fucking champion. Y'all might do a little bit of GA breaking, but you're a fucking champion." You know what I mean?
Little,
Like, yeah,
little here
that
and
was
there.
crazy. He wasn't having that shit. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the Riyadh team. That is not a bad team at all. I swear. They get their little chemistry
They get the
together.
flow.
They'll be a top 3 or 4 team.
Yeah, they're looking good coming out of the break and learning, getting them reps in and whatnot. I mean, just looking at the stat line across the board here, we got Celium dropping a .84. You don't see that much. Xnet is a 1.0, Kismet a .89, and Pred with a 1.23 plus 16 spread, ladies and gentlemen. And then on the opposite side there, we've got Envoy dropping a 1.0, Ghosty a 1.0, Neptune a 1.20, and Sib dropping a .86. So it looks like they just got outplayed and outworked because everyone was shooting back. No one's super negative or anything like that. Very interesting to see that 2 players from Riyadh Falcons went negative, but yet they still 3-1 victoried against the Paris Gentlemates that looked really well coming out of the break here, but definitely a big upset. I would not have seen Paris go down to Riyadh Falcons, so yeah, definitely
They fought back too.
Yeah, they definitely did. They must have woke up after that map 1 slammage and just said,
"Yo, Cell, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Get right, bro."
Definitely a great series to watch, and ending it out there on that Blackheart, man, that was probably a bang out for sure. Well, that's going to round things out for the Friday night matches, and then getting into the Saturday night matches, we had 3 that went down. We got Boston Breach versus the Miami Heretics, and this was a 3-1 victory going to the side of Miami. We come out hot on a hardpoint Scar map 1, going to the side of Miami Heretics. Boston Breach answer back on the Scar Search and Destroy in a 6-4 fashion. And then the Overload Den goes to the Miami Heretics, and then rounding things out on that hardpoint Blackheart map 4, 250 to 176. What do you guys want to speak about on this series here?
Now this series I didn't see, so I'll let you take over the one, Mr. AKIIRA.
Both 3-3. Yeah, it was definitely interesting. I don't know. Did we make predictions on this? I feel like I probably would have went with Miami low key, but I know the first map was close as hell, and then kind of brought it back a little bit. But Boston's like, they got the whole setup, and then they just like just hoe themselves here lately. I found out, so it was kind of expected. But the Blackheart, it was nice to just watch some Blackheart HP again. But could we click the moment at the end of map 1, like to see how close it was?
Yeah, because that was a 250 to 248. Let's go into a live listening on that right there.
Because they look
Just going to find the corner
they were
soon,
so
this is a
down.
massive turn. That should be game. That should be it. A couple of wins now from Super. Closed out.
They're
Oh
all
dear.
rotating, like,
Hellstorm
holy
is going to
shit.
connect on the new player.
no
It
shot.
does catch Cammy. It does catch Cammy. The foot race is on. Nasty catches the man now with Snoopy on his flank, taking care of the pinch. Contest will be on in a second, and the battle is still on. Nasty dives to time. 2 heretics are alive. Super holds it. Holds the line. Super's still on time.
Go for the chow. You got to slide out and chow. Playing keep away. You got Rancor up top. Both ARs in the time. You shred. You
Rip.
kill. You dip. You dive. You duck. You dodge. And you dagger Boston in the end. Heretics again. Undeniable
Bro, Bob,
in the
can you
clutch.
click earlier in the
What's
series? Yeah, dude. Click that first moment in the game
This
and
Snoopy
look at the
3-piece.
score.
All right.
Yeah, look at the score.
Spawn. So Nameless was correct. They love to have the left side. They love the green spawns. And on P2, these guys are absolute
This is about where they
menaces as
stayed
Snoopy just gets
for
to
a
run
while.
worlds, run the show, a 7-4 start.
Okay.
And this is the ultimate spawn.
And they
Okay.
brought that shit back. Like,
They really
dude.
did. I watched
Yeah,
that.
where's
Let's see here. Maybe in the middle right here.
stats?
Let's see
Yeah,
here.
what's
Maybe
that?
this one.
Purge
Continuing to
spot.
hold, Boston can.
Oh yeah,
technically
226 to
win here.
167.
Yeah, well, Rancor's able to pick up 2. He does it through the mid-cut, so at least backs him off. So stripping away a few extra seconds off of P5 and getting the pressure to make it inside. So Hero plays from Rancor. I think it delivered Heretics at least the opportunity to stay in it. And then Purge slams that door in your face.
alley
A
bug.
5 spree. And they're going to be 10 seconds away.
Continuing to hold, Boston can.
Yeah, they actually bottled that map one. That's it's actually insane. Yeah. So definitely a good try out of Boston Breach here. Definitely was a battle. Wasn't a blowout there, but definitely a 3-1 victory. Looking good for Miami Heretics on that matchup there. But yeah, just looking at the stat line across the board here, everyone on Miami Heretics is positive. We got medals with a 1.22, Rencor 1.2, Super 1.26, and Trakes 1.15. Everyone on the side of Boston Breach is negative except for Cammy or Nasty. He's got a 1.09, Cammy a 1.62, Purge a 7.6, and Snoopy a 0.89. So definitely some things to work on there for Cammy. He drops a negative 36 spread across 4 maps, so definitely. Not looking good on that last series there for him. All right, well, that's
They
gonna.
were talking about that.
Yeah, that was insane. That was actually insane. Well, that's gonna end things on that first matchup. In the second matchup of Saturday night, we had Toronto Koi versus the Carolina Royal Ravens, and this was a surprising 3-1 victory going to the side of
shit.
Carolina Royal Ravens here.
Let's go Carolina.
Koi comes out hot on the map 1, Den Hardpoint. Then Carolina answers back on that Den Search and Destroy map 2 on a round 11 victory there, and then going over to the Overload Scar map 3 was a 3-1 victory, and then ending things out on the Blackheart Hardpoint 250 to 152. What you guys want to speak about on this series here?
Did you watch this one, Scott, or did you catch this one?
I caught half of it, man. It's just, I don't know.
Because
I just
after the
feel
map one,
Koi-
you're probably like, oh, they're locked. Because I thought the
I
same
know,
thing.
I know. It's like that all the time, man. I just feel like Koi needs to blow it up. I love Kleenex. I love him. Insight, I think it's time for him to transition to another team. That's just my opinion, and I grew up watching.
This is
him
coming
on
from
Cole.
yeah.
Dude, I'm Toronto Ultra till I die, and I don't like the whole Koi mix up, but you know, that's how it does in franchising. Insight on
Yeah.
Cold War was my favorite player. I based my gameplay off him, and it just seems like after all that, it just went downhill, dude. I think it's time to blow up that team. That's just my personal opinion. Do a whole reset. Joe Deceive, keep him. Real, I feel like he's a hit and miss sometimes, just like Kleenex. But I think Insight and Kleenex is a package deal because they got so much chemistry together. I feel like they will go wherever they have to go together. But that's my personal opinion. Blow it up.
Interesting.
Let's reset.
Hot take. Yeah, fuck with it.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, Toronto definitely coming out slower at the beginning of this year here. They are 3-2 coming out of this weekend, so we'll see what they have to answer going into Major 1. I know we got one more weekend until that's going down, so... but I mean, just looking at across the board here, that the stat lines, we got Kleenex dropping a 0.77, Insight a 0.91, Joe Deceives a 1.27 with a plus 22 spread, and Real a 1.05. Looking at the side of Carolina Royal Ravens, we got Craze a 1.0, Exceed a 1.19, fresh head of challengers there. Lurks with a 0.95, and Nero a 0.88. So definitely some crazy stat lines across the board, and to see them go 3-1. I mean, that Search and Destroy pretty much could have went either or. Obviously, Carolina comes out hot on that round 11 there, and then they just kind of come off that momentum with a 3-1 victory on the Scar Overload, and then that Blackheart. Man, that shit can get pretty mixy on that map 4. So definitely a great win for Carolina Royal Ravens, and I know Exceed's definitely feeling himself now. What you got to say, Mr. Mane?
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say the Burger King going to 5 guys, but Joe going 105 for the loss 3-1 is crazy.
Yeah, that is actually
Tough.
insane. He was frying with 12,000 damage, the damage leader for the absolute lobby. So he is shooting back, but we got to get him some help, man. We got to get Kleenex and Insight back on the program. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing
They're
that.
too calm. They're too calm in the calm.
Something. Well, it's going to round things out for that series here. Then going into the last Saturday night match here, we had the absolute FaZe Vegas versus the Cloud9 matchup here, and this was a hot 3-0 victory for the FaZe Vegas team. They played a map 1 hardpoint exposure, a Colossus search and destroy map 2, and then ending things on an 8-1 victory overload exposure. Vegas come out hot and victorious here. What you guys want to speak about on the series here?
All I got to say about them,
Bruh.
they're warming up, so it's time to take them as a real threat. All this crap they was doing before, where they was shit in the bed, they're warming up. The chemistry's starting to come together. It's looking dangerous for Vegas.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Vegas
agree.
is looking good, but Cloud9, again, probably not the strongest team coming out of the break here. They're at 1-5 coming out of this weekend here, so definitely need to work on some stuff here. But looking at the stat line across the board, we got 0-4 dropping a 1.69 plus 29 spread there. Abuza 1.26. Draza 1.24 and Simp a 1.15, and then everyone on the side of Cloud9 New York is negative. We got Afro dropping a 0.79, Beans a 7.7, Mac a 0.68, and Vivid a 0.79. So, yeah, Cloud9's got some things to work on for sure. They might need to, I don't know what they can do to do better, but I don't know if they want to make a roster change or what, but I mean, I don't think they're going to be.
They might blow it up as well.
Yeah.
They need to, yeah. After Major 1, I think this will be one of the teams to blow up.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I know everyone praises Mac for doing well in challengers and whatnot, but he just can't make it work in the CDL against the top teams here. I mean, he's dropping a 0.69 negative 20 spread. I don't know, man. I don't know what we can do, but it just seems like
Yeah,
they just
they're
got to
all in
work
the
on some
40s.
fundies for real.
Mm-hmm.
You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You hate to see it.
Oh man.
Well, it's going to round things out for that episode or that series there. And then getting into the Sunday night matches, we had Cloud9 again going up against the Boston Breach, and this went the distance to a map 5, ladies and gentlemen. And this was a 3-2 victory for Boston Breach this series here. Map 1, Cloud9 comes out hot on that Scar hardpoint, and then also on the Den search and destroy in a 6-4 fashion, and then Boston Breach reverse sweeps them on a Scar overload. 3-4, very close game there. Map 4 was the hardpoint Colossus, 250 to 105, and then ending things on the exposure, the exposure search and destroy, and a hot 6-0 victory going to the side of Boston Breach. What you guys want to speak about on this series here?
Just mirrors
All about-
Cloud9's comments last game.
It's just not
Need to
closing
do
it out.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Closing it out, man.
again,
Reverse sweep? Come on now.
yeah, you really hate to see it. You know, Cloud9 going up 2 maps, and then they just get overconfident possibly on that map 3. Boston Breach kind of come clean here and do a 4-3 victory there, but after that, that's that swing map there, then just riding that momentum into Colossus, and then just absolutely banana slamming in that exposure map 5. So
I'm
just
sorry.
look.
Does that say 6-0?
Yes, it's a hot 6-0
Yes,
victory
sir.
on that map 5.
Like you can see the decline. 3-4 overload. Boom. Then they get blown out in hardpoint and then absolutely obliterated in search. Blow it up.
No confidence after.
There's no closeout factor on any of those guys right there.
Absolutely. I mean, just
We
looking at
watched
the
the
stat line.
last.
Just
Go
close
ahead
it out.
with the stat.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the stat lines, man, we got Cloud9 again, Afro dropping a 0.82, Beans the only one positive for the 1.11, Mac a 0.91, Vivid 0.92, and on the opposite side there, we got Boston Breach. We got Cammy with a 1.16, Nasty a 1.34 plus 24 spread, Purge a 0.87, and Snoopy a 0.98. Sorry. But what did you want to watch on that last? What were you saying, Mr. Money?
I was thinking, if this is the one, the Carolina moments on Den, if we could watch. I think Beans hits like a crazy snipe clip, and then I'd like to watch. I don't know if it's exactly this one or not. It might be
Let's see.
this one or the other, and then
Now on the
end of
approach.
that
Cloud9
overload.
still looking forward. Cammy, has he seen anything yet? It doesn't matter. Cloud9 is there. That is such a beautiful mid-round
The hell?
adaptation.
I feel like they troll us with that shit.
Yeah, they do.
What was the original earlier clip for Carolina? The second one on the Den.
And right here.
What does that say? Tied 2-2.
Yeah, they tied it
Yeah.
2-2.
Oh,
Double
it was
snipe,
crazy, bro.
Purge
He
1v2.
pieced them up.
Boston 2v2 retake, Nasty 1v1. Boston wins 6-0. Yeah, I mean that map 5 exposure, man, that was just belt to ass right there. So
They were done.
yeah, looking good for Boston Breach. For the bottom of the pack teams here, Cloud9 needs to really figure something out if they want to make some damage on Major 1. So anyhow, let's going to move into the next series here. We have the absolute G2 Minnesota versus the FaZe Vegas, and this was a 3-1 victory to G2 Minnesota. An absolute upset here. FaZe Vegas came out hot on the map 1 hardpoint on Blackheart, and then G2 Minnesota come out and win it in a round 11 raid search and destroy map 2, and then a 2-1 victory Den overload going to the side of G2, and then ending out on a 250-200 Colossus hardpoint map for G2, come out victorious in a 3-1 victory. What do you guys want to speak about on this series here?
All I got to say about this series is let's go look at Abuza's 4-piece snipe. And that is the exact reason why we need them fucking snipers in rank play, competitive, because that is the most entertaining thing I've ever seen. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about
Here
to
they come.
hard.
3, 2, 1. Don't line up.
3.
Oh, baby, there's 1.
Give him another.
My bad.
One more. He would have hit this right here. I would have hit it 100 to call it.
You joking? What a 3-piece it was. It's not over yet. Mamba, give him the ace. That is how you do it.
It's giving me cold.
Harder one on the fucking second try.
G8 while they got the chance, or I'm going to act out.
You hate to see it as an absolute montage for Abuza. I mean, just looking at the stat line across the board here, we've got FaZe. Everyone's negative except for Buza. He's a 1.29 with a plus 22 spread, 04 with a 0.86, Draza a 0.77, and Simp a 0.88 there. On the side of G2 Minnesota, we got Estriel with a 0.94, Kremp a 1.14, Mamba a 1.20, and Skies a 1.18. So I was not having Minnesota winning this on my bingo card, but definitely, I don't know if they just gave it all last series and then they just came out overconfident and then G2 just came out prepared or what, but yeah, man, this is an absolute upset for real. But
they
I mean,
squeaked it out knowing if they could, bro, they would get to crimp losses.
Yeah, I mean, for
make
real.
It happen.
For real. I mean, just looking at the score lines across the board, we got a victory for FaZe Vegas on the map 1, 250 to 193. Pretty convincing win there. Around 11 could have went anyone's side there. Raid, search and destroy. Obviously, G2 win that, but could have went to the FaZe Vegas. Could have went up 2-0, but they tied it up 1-1. Den overload, 2-1 victory. Pretty low scoring game, so it just seems like a very defense heavy series there. So FaZe just need to probably clean some things up there. And then on that hard point, Colossus 250 to 200, pretty convincing win by like one rotation, one hill time. So who knows? They just got to get some more reps on that Colossus. But we know Krempalicious is going crazy on that that Colossus always.
He's acting out this year.
He really is.
Yeah, for real.
Let's go to the stats for map 4 here. Yeah, we got Kremp with a 1.15, Mamba 1.28, Skies a 1.42.
Skies was going crazy too, actually.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
He was playing good this series, yeah.
Yeah. Good to see the boy eating. Good to see the boy eating, for real.
Finally.
Let's going to round things out there for the FaZe Vegas and G2 Minnesota. All right, and then we're going to get into the last matchup of the weekend here, which was the Los Angeles Thieves versus the OpTic Texas. And ladies and gentlemen, this was an upset heartbreaker for the boys in green over there. This was a 3-1 victory going to the side of LA Thieves. They come out hot. OpTic comes out hot on the map 1 hardpoint exposure, 250 to 216. And then LA Thieves answer back in a 6-1 victory, Scar, Search, and Destroy. Going over to the map 3, we get a 1-5 belt to ass on the exposure. And then rounding things out on the Scar hardpoint, map 4, 250 to 213. What you guys want to speak about on this series here?
Go ahead, Skutta.
There's not much to say. It was, like you said, belt to fucking ass. Thieves came out I think after that hard point, they were warmed up. Them guns were so fucking hot. They finally looked like Kenny. Let's talk about Kenny. Let's give him his props, man. It looked like he was out for fucking revenge after all that shit talk he's been getting. This man was
Yeah.
frying.
Yeah,
Broke a 100.
Frying.
he really was. He drops a
Oh, and I was
1.28
happy.
for the series. Scramp a 1.16, Hydra a 1.10, and Abizi a 1.11. But everyone on the side of OpTic is negative except for Hook. He drops a 1.0 there, but Dashy has 7.8. I believe that's what it is. Yeah. And then we got Mercules dropping a 0.87 and Shotzi a 0.82. So, you know, I don't know what's going on with these OpTic boys. I feel like they just get overconfident in Major 1. They come out hot first couple weekends and they just kind of, I don't know, man. They get really overinflated egos or whatever you might want to call it. But hopefully they don't start slipping again and they tie things up and start playing the fundies better. Start getting the gunny hot again. Because I know Chauncey's not been having the great past 2 weekends, I would believe. So we'll see what he's got to do.
And I saw a BZ with the AR a lot. AR BZ
Yeah.
now. He played it like damn near 95% of the series.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane.
AR World.
I mean, Chauncey's
Name
dude,
of it.
he's not even shooting back. He's got the lowest damage in the lobby with a 9,300 damage, while everyone else is on the.
Bro, he's outside the league.
I don't
in
get it.
hardpoint.
Yeah.
KD.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Outside the league. It's crazy.
That's insane. It's
Just gotta
actually
find his
insane.
I feel
flow,
like
man.
he needs to slow down, get with his team again, and like just play it a little differently. Like they'll get it. They'll get it.
Yeah, it's just a
But yeah,
little.
Kenny was playing for his life, bro. That was his career this weekend. Like he's like, I got to.
Gotta show up and show out, man, up against OpTic Texas.
Facts.
Man, oh man. Well, I was going to round things out for the weekend here and going into coming out of the weekend here are the standings. Where did it go? No, here we go. The standings coming out of week 4. So we've got Riyadh Falcons, ladies and gentlemen, at first place with a 4-2 series win-loss there. OpTic Texas is at second with also a 4-2. FaZe Vegas at third. We got Toronto at fourth. Gentlemates is in fifth. LA Thieves is at 6th, Carolina's in 7th, Miami at 8th, Boston Breach is in 9th, G2 is in 10th, Cloud9 11, and last but not least, at 12th place we got the Vancouver Surge. What are you guys' initial thoughts? I mean, kind of looking at the power rankings of how good a team is versus what the current standings are. What are our thoughts? What are our thoughts?
Look,
Top 4 is sorta who I thought would be. I mean, I thought Koi would be a little higher than Falcons, but you know, like I said, they're looking really good. OpTic, I feel like they're gonna stay top 4 all year. Once they clean up some certain things, once we get Shotzi active, I think they're gonna be dangerous again. Vegas, I feel like they're gonna be dangerous all year. I feel like they're now the underdogs, and everybody needs to look out for them. LA Thieves, man. To be honest, I think that was one good series. That's my hard take on it. I think that was one good series. I think next weekend or whenever they play again, it's back to normal. Who I want to see get active are these young challengers that are now on CDL teams. I want to see the Ravens get active. Really, G2's down there. Dang.
I know, right?
That's what that just threw me off a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind
I
of
think
weird
about the
seeing
top
Falcons
4
up
to
there.
5, top 4 and 5. I think that's exactly how I'd see it. LA Thieves, I don't see them even being 6. I think they're about to go down a little bit more. I think they're gonna blow it up later on in the year.
I hear that. I mean,
LAT Neo.
You never know. You
Yeah.
really never know.
And if Vegas they do start to fall a little bit more, I think we're gonna see a Luka come on in.
We'll see. I mean, I'll be honest. I did
Ooh.
not see or predict Riyadh Falcons being in first place coming out of week 4.
Neither.
So that's definitely a big surprise there. OpTic still in second place, but they're starting to slip a little bit. So hopefully they can get things tied back up into the next weekend and going into the major there. I also would think that Miami Heretics, they're starting to warm up, so I can see them kind of going up in the rankings as well. But I mean, like Royal Ravens is a little high for me. Boston Breach, I feel like they're pretty. I mean, that's all right for them. Paris Gentlemates, hit or miss right now. I mean, I feel like they came out really hot in the beginning of this season here, but now they're starting to slip as well. If they, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, anything can happen these days now. So, I mean, definitely an interesting standings so far. But as far as loser brackets go, Reach, G2, Cloud9, and Surge, man, if they don't want to get rounded, they're gonna have to figure something out. But I mean, yeah, for sure, definitely an interesting standings so far coming out of week 4.
It is pretty competitive looking at everything, though. I mean, some teams are going to play a little more than others right now, but that'll be fixed next weekend going into the major after. But I mean, 4-17 looks crazy. So like, it's 11 team little something going on.
Yeah, thanks, Legend. Well, that's going to be it for the CDL stuff here. And then getting into some drama here, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys missed it, there was some drama on the TL with Scump. So this weekend we had Scump getting cooked and went viral for some competitive things here. Ant setting new records for assness. We also have Dashy being flung and Bo still jobless. You hate to see that, ladies and gentlemen. But as far as the Scump, drama goes, we'll go into a live listening here on this clip right here.
Nothing. They just say I don't do anything for the COD community.
Yeah, it's going viral. People are changing their back on stuff.
Bo's instigating.
You about to get active?
Wait, you serious? Yeah, fucked up his night.
Yeah, fucked up my night. Fucked up my night, man.
Damn, head to toe. That's the king, boy.
Hit Chicago Bears.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's faded. He's crashing
Wait,
out.
you can't say that. You can't hit me with the he
Hit
ain't
on
good
him.
looking.
But
Yo,
he did a lot for this community.
yo, just know.
Wait, what are you going with Leon?
So some of the drama
hell
behind
yeah.
it. So it started off with some of these people. I think CDL highlight right here, saying some crazy shit, saying that he wasn't doing anything for the COD community after he retired, just doing a watch party, which in my eyes is doing something for the community, keeping everyone engaged and more
Yeah.
interested into the CDL. And obviously with his career, COD career, man, he's built that up for himself. So it's definitely interesting to see some of these new gen kids coming in here and just being brain dead, pretty much after
Who are
he.
these kids?
Yeah, I have no idea, but apparently
Watch
they're.
him.
It's like
If
they
he
forget.
He stops doing these watch parties tomorrow. Watch how shit changes.
Yeah, no, dead ass,
Mm-hmm.
dead ass.
What the fuck?
Bro, it's
More
it's
people
literally here because of him and Nade and
More
a couple
people
other
tune
people.
into his
Mhm.
watch party than the actual fucking esports channel.
It's true.
What?
It's true. I don't know.
If you don't do that, he hosts 1v1 tournaments at the damn majors.
Yeah,
It sounds like a bunch of meat riding to me. That's all it sounds like.
they forget so quick, bro. That's crazy.
They really do.
What in the fuck? That's the king.
They really do.
Can't please everybody.
Mm-mm.
Holy shit.
You really can't. Well,
But see, I wouldn't let that get to me if I was him, bro. I mean, I got multi-millions. I'm chilling with the boys.
Oh, I'm sure it
Fucking-
doesn't. This man's sitting on a fucking hot million.
He's in camo pants with a free OpTic hoodie. He don't give a fuck, bro.
He ain't got laptops. He got a whole fucking theater screen behind him. He cool. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Look at all them trophies back there.
He's
He don't give
chilling.
one fuck. I wouldn't even respond to anybody saying shit. That just
Hell
gave me
no.
attention.
yeah, that's it.
But they have been clipping out of context, and we were talking about it, the clickbait titles and the sensationalism has like seeped into everything, which is crazy to watch.
Yeah, that shit is
And
crazy.
then people feed off it, and dumb shit like this happens. There gets a little hive mind on some bullshit.
That's how
Like,
people
what?
get big today, man. They just take shit out of context and just reverse psychology.
Drama and
Every
virality.
fucking body, bro.
Can't be anything nice these
Crazy.
days. Can't even have a COD
No.
community. Well, a little bit of a short episode here. Not much to talk about. We had obviously week 4 commence, and then that Scump drama news. But anything else? I mean, there's really nothing much more to talk about. A little bit of a dead season here, but ramping up for Major 1 commencing at the end of this month here. So we really appreciate you guys tuning in, listening, watching, wherever you guys are. Mr. AMANE, thank you for everything that you do on and off the screen. He is the GOAT of entertainment, so check him out. He's got a new music dropping Friday. So absolutely dubs there.
Let's go, baby. Pre-save that shit on Spotify, Cloud, whatever the fuck music, whatever it's called.
Cloud9.
Everywhere
Everywhere.
you could go.
Let's
Everywhere.
go. Appreciate
Pre-save
it.
it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Skutta,
And we
thank
got
you.
the Skutta butter on.
Yep. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming on here and speaking your 2 cents. We know you a Toronto Koi fan now. Absolutely. So.
Not buying that jersey, though.
No.
And the co-host with the most big Bob.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Lord.
Appreciate you, dog.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Well, all right, guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode of the BCP. Peace.
Peace.